Hello, what's up everyone? So there's 3 games planned today. I'll stream them all. There's the first one. It's Dragon against Phoenix. It's Sepun Minato, also known as MichaelM, against Danny Diablo. I don't know either of these players too well, but let's see what they do. It looks like Phoenix is on Gyudani Sava with Seeker of Air, so it's probably a bird deck. Although there's no bird seen yet. And the Dragon deck, we can have a look. It's a Crane Splash, Duelist Training, Return the Offense. So some dueling focus. Let me just get the chat for myself in case anyone is there. Oops. So it's 2 buys each, quite a lot. I guess the Phoenix deck is supposed to break fast with the birds. Let me see if I can make the microphone a little bit better. Let me see if I can make the microphone a little bit better. Let me see if I can make the microphone a little bit better. Let me see if I can make the microphone a little bit better. Let me see if I can make the microphone a little bit better. Oh no. Let me see if I can make the microphone a little bit better. Oh. Sorry about that. I think there was some echo going on. Anyway. Where can I see the chat? Which teams are this? Dragon is the Crazy Cat's Eyes, and Danny Diablo is on Rokugani Mad Dogs. Currently it's 1 win for the Cat's Eyes and 2 for the Mad Dogs. So hoping we can win this one. Let's see what happened in the game. So there's a Dreamer on Void, Walking the Way, finds a Fushicho, that's pretty nice. So it's not in the discard pile yet, but it will be next turn. He might even want to flashback the Walking the Way with his Stronghold to put it in the bin. I think you probably just pass conflicts if you're Dragon. Let me just adjust the title real fast. There. So he did want to attack and he hits Upholding Authority. Not ideal. So Phoenix obviously just passes it through. Let's see what he gets. He has 3 let goes. I don't know if the Phoenix deck has any attachments though. It might have Cloud of Minds. Let's have a look. He does discard a let go, so they are only for Cloud of Mind, but hey, it's 3 cards. I think you're not supposed to attack if you have 3 copies of a card here. Even though let go is not that high value, the clouds will still stick, so. I think you're better off defending. So it gets Void of the Scholar. Now this Ratsugu is also bout. Well, if you defend it, you could just duel someone, right? And get a card from Proving Grounds as well. So yeah, I think defending was quite a bit stronger then. Thanos finds Resto attacking for 1, so he'll just take Earth, I guess. Oh, it's hogged at 2 to move him in, sure. So now he can duel, but they cost him a Fate. And it won't save this Earth Ring either. In theory, though, I think the Duelist trainings and the Roitsugu should be pretty good against the bird deck, right? He can maybe bow it or... So there's a Cloud of Mind, and now he doesn't have any let goes. So this is going to stick probably forever. Could find me a Mystic, but it's not that... It's not as good as let go for trading. Down to 3 cards, soon to be 2. Not a great start. Phoenix will also have the Earth Ring, so you can't really attack against the Solemn Scholar, so the Doom Chigenja will just defend the other conflict, I guess. Or maybe if Phoenix doesn't want to attack, maybe he just takes favor. So Daimyo's Gunbai to duel. He has to lose a fine katana though. Probably shouldn't have played both of them. Walking the Way finds another bird and discards the first bird. So in the top 9 cards, there's 2 Fushichos. Yikes. And he will just play the Echoes now. Yeah, I mean, he also already has a Isawasuke in his discard pile, so this is really a dream start. So you can break Resto, discard 1 or maybe 0. Get a really big character at the end of the turn. Still have another bird in the discard. Oh, or maybe not. There was a Defend Your Honor actually. Did he draw that from the Proving Ground? No, it was already in hand, so... Yeah, this Echoes was not the best, probably. He knew about the Defender Runner, so... It'll be hard to play it at a time where there's no potential for Defender Runner, but... I still think it's not worth it to just play it, to have it cancelled. Especially with this Proving Ground drawing another card now. Discards Finger of Jade at random, so what's left? An Inscribed Tanto and one of the Proving Ground. It looks like the Doom Chigenja is attacking. I think this is useless because the Psalm Scholar will just bow you, right? He has no fate, so he's not going to do anything about it. I guess it scouts, so that's something. But yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I think you're supposed to just defend. Because now Phoenix can come in, they can be certain that they can attack and still get the favor. So they can just go fire maybe and dishonor you. I prefer to go for air. Maybe he's afraid of milling himself out with the bird deck as possible. Or it's fire after all. Better to defend and at least threaten to deny the favor, yeah. Yeah, because then if Phoenix attacks you get favor, right? Unless they win somehow, but... So then Phoenix has to also not attack, basically. Let me see if I can move the chat on your screen a little bit, because I see it's overlapping with game log. There. Oh, he forgot to use the manicured also. That's painful. Well, I think the Echoes was also pretty big mistake though, so there might still be a chance. Phoenix also on just one fate and only a Dreamer left, so they didn't get that much done considering how much fate they've spent. They do have 4 cards more, but... Oh, we kept all these cards? I think if you play City of the Rich Frog, you're supposed to discard this one card. Right, the Doom Chigenja is not that good that is better than getting 3 cards from your deck. If you have like 1 or 2 really good holdings, then I might consider keeping them, but I don't know, 3 flips is worth a lot. Especially because duping this Raitsugu would be pretty good as well. So anyway, we see Lost Papers bow him. At least he has the Proving Grounds that maybe can draw some cards. But we already used the Hawk Tattoo last turn, so the Raitsugu might just be out for the whole turn. And he might even get voided as well. That would be the worst. So Swordsmith finds a Finger of Jade. I think that's actually not super useful against this deck. Yeah, and the echoes got cancelled, so 2 of these birds are still in the discard pile. I think that's really the big difference in this game. Like, the board is looking okay, but having 2 birds in the discard out of 13 cards is insane. It's really good. You could easily have none yet. Let's see if he wants to use any this turn. Probably. He has 7 Fate and he can recur the echoes with his stronghold, so I think you probably go Earth Military on the Rich Frog and just destroy it this turn with the echoes. The Dreamer is on Void though, so maybe he actually wants to go political first. Goes for the final province because he knows it's mid-ride travels. That seems fine. I think I would still defend this just because otherwise it's broken without even using an echoes. What else is in this card? There's also a 2K, so or Inferno Guard Invoker if that's better. So really good targets. Thinking about not defending. I guess there's something to be said for it. Like, the Phoenix wants to cast the echoes anyway, right? So maybe if you don't defend, they will still play it. He does choose to not defend. I would be really tempted to just pass here if I was Phoenix. You're already getting the break, so I guess the echoes might give you a break on the second conflict with the character that you get. Maybe that's worth it. Yeah, so he recurs the echoes anyway. So it was a good choice to not defend then. Yeah, this Void Rings is really going to hurt. There's so many attachments on this Raitsugu. I think playing both of the katanas was really, how do you say it? He played them too soon. There was no need for the stats yet, so now they're a little bit wasted. Maybe if you were going to get this 2K anyway, then you didn't need to go for it. I guess the Raitsugu might never participate. Looks like Phoenix prefers to defend. I'm not sure if I would. Denying the watering is good, but it will cost him a card at least. Actually, he probably has another against the waves, right? Because he discarded this one. Why would you do that if you if it's your only one? Or he can just have clarity also to keep his 2k ready to get another break. Ancestor Strength to go to 6/6. Don't think there's anything you can do about that. Oh, I can use Suk as well to unfade the Swordsmith. I don't know why it had only one. I guess in case of Assassinate, but... Now you just paid 3 to have it for 1 turn. And there is against waves, of course. So you can get another break and then probably another 2 next turn, to be honest. So if he has another Hawk Tattoo, he would go to 8. Then he can box to 10 and maybe get the Fate off of 2k. That would be pretty nice. Oh, there is no Assassinate? Let's check to be sure. Yeah, there is no Assassinate actually, so 1 Fate definitely not enough on the Swordsmith. Now he's just left with 4, that's not doing anything. There's no Hawk Tattoo, it just breaks. One more Earth Ring. Yeah, I don't know, this is kind of done, I think. Attacking twice on turn 1 and on top of that the Phoenix getting 2 birds on turn 1, it's a little bit too much. Everyone dies. There's another bird. So what can we do? Maybe you buy Yokuni and try to stop the political conflict at least. And then next turn this Tsuke will be gone. But once Phoenix is on Stronghold, you are he will just play some echoes and some storms and you will die. So oh, it goes for Hitomi instead. I don't know if that's going to do anything. It doesn't seem like she'll be able to duel anyone important. Season of War, And they find the Tsuke dupe. Yeah, I think this... I don't know why you play this season. He didn't have that much fate left, so there was no point finding characters. I guess he was looking for his holdings or something, but... It was a pretty high risk on getting this dupe, to be honest, and also it puts a bird in the discard pile, so... It was kind of free because he got the passing fate in the second dynasty phase, but... I don't think that was a good plan. So what are we doing? Do we just take 2 fate from the airing with this Mia Mystic? It's not going to do anything else, so... Oh, Hitomi is attacking actually? Or maybe he just wants to bait the defense and then he's going to go home with favorable ground. That could be. I don't think there's much that can ready this, he told me. There's return the offense, but that would require a small character to defend. So it's probably not going to happen. I think I would have gone with the Mystic instead, but let's see what the plan is. Yeah, no defenders, draw a card. Now what? Yeah, you can just take 2 fate and then favorable ground, but... The favorable ground could also be useful later, right? He can go into both the conflicts, he can use the duelist training and Hitomi action whenever he wants. I think having the Mystic ready is not worth the losing the favorable ground, basically. Taking the 2 fate is good, but the Mystic could just win the ring. Yeah, I mean it's an airing, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, the main thing is that having the Mystic ready or not doesn't matter at all. So it's nicer to keep your favorable ground, I think. Maybe if you're Phoenix, you can try to get a political break on this garden. Because 2k is 7 and I guess he told me it's 4 with stronghold, so maybe not. Maybe now you just don't defend again because you're not going to stop it the break anyway. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think you can actually break the stronghold on political. Because Hitomi still has a duelist training, enter action. I guess 2k is 7 on himself if he gets ready again, so it's possible with some storms. So there's another echoes, he can get Kaede, I guess. Yeah, that's the best one. Not that great. Oh, he's going to kill his Inverno card Invoker? Because he honored it with its action. Oh, he's disguising it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes it a lot better to go military first, because otherwise the Inverno card action was kind of wasted, right? But Isawa Tadaka solves that, so. You can see the entire hand as well. He must have enough now to just win. Yeah, that paper's last turn kind of screwed things up. It was already bad before that, but it really shut the door completely. Not being able to defend with the Raitsugu on Void. So he got voided as well as a consequence of that, and it's not around this turn. Ooh, the third against the waves for readying Tsuke again. That has got to be enough. Shameful takes off 4, but he's still breaking by 11, so... You can box, then it's 11 military, so then you can... bow someone out with the duelist training. Oh, it's Cloak of Night for +3 glory, can't be targeted. Maybe it was better to use the training immediately on Tadaka. Because all the against the waves are gone, so it's not readying back up. You were already 8 against 7. So it would cost some honor, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, GG. That was a little bit rough. Definitely some things to do better, but also strong draw from the bird deck. So it would have been hard anyway. So the next game is in about 20 minutes. It's Christian against someone else. Against Frankie, a Scorpion. So I'm going to just end the stream here, and I will start it back up in about 10 minutes to look at the decks.